In this video, I'm going to discuss questions that's related to initial margin and also maintenance margin. Okay, so let's go through the information being given here. Okay, so the investor take a long position in 2 December gold futures contract on the 2nd of August, and each of the contract size is 100 ounce. So take notes. Okay, this person or this investor actually entering into a long position for 2 gold futures contract. So each contract size is 100. So meaning to say you are actually playing against 200 ounce here. Okay, because for every single contract is 100 ounce. So meaning to say if you have 2 contract, it's going to be 200 ounce. Okay, so the future price is 1,200, and then the initial margin is given here 6,000, and then the maintenance margin is 4,000. Okay, so without further ado, let's start the calculations now. Okay, so look at the questions here. Look at the table here. At first you have 1,002. So now at the end of day 1, okay, the settlement price is 1,207.5. Bear in mind that this investor is entering into a long position. So meaning to say, if the price is increasing, it's actually a benefit to them. Okay, so from here 1,200, it increased to 1,207.5, meaning to say in between it increased about 7.5. Okay, so for the 7.5, I need to multiply with 200 ounce. Why? Because this person entered into 2 futures contract, and this 2 futures contract is equivalent to 200 ounce. So take notes on this. So any gain or losses here, you need to multiply with 200. So at first, we have increment of 7.5 from 1,002 to 1,207.5. So over here, you need to take the 7.5 times 200, and you will get a gain of 1,500. Okay? Then after that, the next thing, the price decreased from 1,207.5, it decreased to 1,202.8. So over here, it lose about 5.3. 1,207.5 minus 120.8. Okay, it's about 4.7. So when you multiply with 200, okay, so here is a losses actually. Okay, and this losses is about negative 940. And then it reduced again the price. Okay, so this time it reduced about, let me minus. Okay, it reduced about 10.9 times 200. So it reduced 10.9 times 200 ounce. So total losses here is negative 2,180. Okay, and then when it comes to day 4, it reduced again. It reduced by 1. So this time is negative 1. Okay, so this one is negative 1 times 200. So it becomes negative 200. When go to day 5, when we move on to day 5, it decreased again. So 1190.9 decreased to 175.2. So it reduced by 15.7 times 200. Okay, so it's about 3,140. Okay, so when it comes to day number 6, the price increased. Okay, so it increased by, okay, let me calculate now, minus 1175.2. okay, it increased by 27.7, and we need to multiply with 200, and we will get the price, and we will get the gain, sorry. So it's about 5,540. Okay, so next let's proceed with the cumulative gain calculation. Okay, so at the very beginning here we have 1,500, and I need to plus the negative 940 here. Okay, so I have about 1,500 minus 940, so I get about positive 560 now, and then minus 2,180 again, it becomes negative 1,620, and then minus 200 again, we get negative 1,820, and then minus again minus again 3140. So we get about negative 4,960. Okay, last but not least, we have to plus the 5,540 and we get 580 here. Okay, so meaning to say after the 6 days trading, okay, this investor earned about 580. Okay, so let's take a look on the margin balance. Okay, so at the very beginning, okay, the price actually increasing. Sorry, actually the margin balance will increase. The reason very simple, because 12,000 here, we need to plus the 1,500 here. It becomes 13,500. And then we need to minus the 940 here. Okay, so 13,500 minus 940. And then I get about 12,560. And then minus this figure, 2,180. So we get about 10,000 and then 380. And then we minus the 200 again. And then we get 10,180. And then I minus again the 3140. So I get about 7,040. Okay. So over here I need to stop for a while because we need to check the maintenance margin for this investor. Okay. So the maintenance margin requirement for this investor is actually 4,000 per contract. And this investor actually is entering into 2 futures contract, meaning to say the maintenance margin here is 4,000 multiplying by 2. Okay, because he entered into 2 contracts. So the maintenance margin here should be 8,000. So meaning to say, when your margin balance drop below the maintenance margin, you will receive a margin call. So obviously, over here, the margin balance is below 8,000 already. And we will receive the margin call. Okay? So the margin call will actually require the investor to top up the money, okay, from 7,040 all the way to 12,000. So meaning to say, they have to top up around 4,960 to bring back the value to 12,000. Okay, so this is where they will receive the margin call in day number 5. Okay, so when it comes to day number 6, they have a gain here. Okay, they have a gain of 5,540. So meaning to say, here we have 12,000 plus the gain of 5,540, and it becomes 7,540. So some of you may be wondering why we are using 12,000 instead of 7,040 here. Because in day 5, you already received the margin call, and this margin call require you to bring back the margin balance to 12,000. So when at the end of day 5, you have to top up 4,960, and your new margin balance will be 12,000 already. Okay, so when it comes to day 6, you need to start with the 12,000 plus the gain here. So you get about 17,540. So that is the final answer, and this is how we do these questions that is related to initial margin and maintenance margin. Okay, thank you.